Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to create zero invoices for new Pipedrive deals. So imagine this, you have created a deal with a person called as John in Pipedrive. So you have John's name, email address and all those details. Now the idea is that you want to create an invoice of this deal in Zero. So here you have two choices. The first choice is copy all the details of the deal from Pipedrive, sort it out, and manually create an invoice in Zero. Now the problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new deal is created in Pipedrive, automatically create invoices in Zero. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Pipedrive and Zero. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you with an example. Okay, so this is my Pipedrive account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a new deal. So this is the details of the person. So the name is Bernard Springer. Okay, and the organization he works is Tesla. And the name of the deal is High Value Deal. High Value Deal. And the value of the deal is, let's say, $10,000. Now the ticket has been confirmed, the probability is 40%, and the expected close date is, let's say, in April, or how about May 5th. The owner is basically me, and this process is visible only to me. And this is the phone number of Bernard Springer, and this is the email of Bernard Springer, bernard123@gmail.com. Excellent. So let me just click on save. Okay, so a deal called as Bernard Springer has been created. Okay, so let me just show you. So the deal is high value deal. So a deal of 10,000 rupees has been created. So the idea is that now we can find an invoice in Zero. So let me just take you to Zero. And here I'm just going to click on invoices. So this is my Zero account and we are just going to look into my invoices. So as you can see, we do have an invoice relating to Bernard Springer. So let's explore this. Okay, so let it load. So basically this is the invoice. It is showing the amount and it is showing the quantity. So basically this is the whole just in a nutshell. Anytime there is a deal created in Pipedrive, it will be reflected as an invoice in Zero. Now to begin the actual integration process in the new tab, let me just type pabbly.com. So your obvious question is why pabbly.com? Well, we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Pipedrive and Zero. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so let it load. Okay, so we have to log in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay. So at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. Now basically we are going to create a new workflow. Now before I create a new workflow, there is something I have to do. So I'm just going to close off this workflow. And as you can see, I already have an integration that is between Pipedrive and Zero. I'm going to switch off this workflow. The reason being, since we are going to create a new workflow, this old workflow will be running in parallel to it. And this will lead to the duplication of these results. So to avoid the duplication of results, I have switched off this workflow. It is actually none of your concern because we are going to start from scratch by clicking on Create Workflow. So we have to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Pipedrive to Zero. And let me just click on Create. Okay. So when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the Choose app, how about we make it as Pipedrive? Pipedrive. Okay, Pipedrive it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as New Deal? Okay, so New Deal is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is the trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new deal is made in Pipedrive, then what action should be taken by the system? Now we do have a ton of trigger events like new person, new organization, new product, new pipeline. All of them are a bunch of trigger events. Now, in case if you want more trigger events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present, I just want to create a new deal in Pipedrive. So basically, if you want more triggers, okay, so if you want to create more and more triggers, all you have to do is go to this part called as help, okay. Other than going to admin@pabbly.com, you can also approach help section. Now here you can make a request for the any trigger for any type of trigger you want. Not only triggers, you can approach for action events also. Okay, so let me just go back to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on connect. So here you have to enter the API token. So to get the API token, let me just take you to Pipedrive. So this is my Pipedrive account, and here let me just go to profile. Okay, so this is the profile, and in the drop down you will find the option company settings. Click on company settings. Okay, so in the personal you will find the option personal preferences. Click this. Okay, let it load. Okay, so in the personal preferences we have three options: account, your companies, and API. Click on API. So basically this is your API token. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So this is your API token. We have pasted my API token. So let me just click on save. Okay, so in the usual cases, we just copy this webhook URL and paste it into the triggering software. Now, in this case, we don't have to do that. All we have to do here is we just enter the company domain. So to get the company domain, let me just take you to Pipedrive. So this is the company domain. Okay, observe carefully. So this is the company domain. I have copied mine and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the company domain. Now at this point, to integrate, all we have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that we have a successful integration. This basically means that anytime a new deal is created in Pipedrive, Pabbly Connect has to capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me just click on this button, capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let me just take you to Pipedrive, and here I'm just going to click on deals, and we are going to create a new deal. Okay, so let me just click on plus deal. Okay, so we have to give a name to this deal. How about Ron? Yeah. Okay, Ron White. Okay, so this is the name, and the organization he works is Apple, and the name of the deal is lithium deal. Okay, so this is about exchange of lithium deal, and the value of this deal is 5,000, 50,000. Okay, now we are going to keep it the pipeline that is confirmed, and the probability is 30%, and the expected close date is of tomorrow, and this is the phone number of Ron White. Okay, a bunch of numbers, and this is the email of Ron White 123@gmail.com. Okay, so basically we have entered all the details. So let me just click on save. Okay, so a deal called as a lithium deal has been created. As you can see, we have a deal that is lithium deal. So let us observe in Pabbly Connect, do we have the data of this deal? Because Pabbly Connect is integrated with Pipedrive. So let's have a look. So it is showing it is waiting for the data. Give it 1 or 2 seconds. Yes, we do have the data. So let me just scroll down and let us explore the data that has been provided by Pabbly Connect. So we have the probability of the deal, we have the title of the deal, we have the value of the deal, the time at which it was created, okay, and we do have the rest of the details. But where are the details of Ron White? For example, yes, we have the name, okay, we have the organization name, and then we have the value, that is 15,000, because it was 30%, okay, 30% of success, that is why 15,000. The total amount was 50,000. Now we have something is missing. I mean, where is the email? Okay, you can't really find the email. So where is the email? I can't find it. Unfortunate, I can't really find it. So basically the email is absent. Similarly, we don't have the phone number. So basically all the details of the person of Ron White is present in an address. So let me just show you the address. Okay, so the address is this. Okay, so basically we have to extract the details such as email and the phone number of Ron White from this particular address. So to do that, let me introduce one more window. So here I'm going to introduce this window. This window is called as the action window. Now in the choose app, since we want to extract the data from Pipedrive, so we are again going to make it as Pipedrive. Now in the action event, we just want to get the data by an ID. So find person by an ID. So I'm selecting this one. Let me just click on connect. Okay, so we are not going to enter the same API token. We are just going to get into the last setting, the recent setting, and let me just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you will find a blank that is of ID. So to get the ID, all we have to do is just click here and we are going to mention the ID. So as I mentioned before, so this is the ID. Okay, let me just show you. So let me just show you. So this is the ID we want. So let me just scroll down. Okay, and this is the ID. Okay, so we are just going to map that particular ID. Okay, so we have mapped it. So when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the details of Ron White because he's the person with which we had made the deal. So let us explore. So we have the person's organization, that is Apple. Then we have the name Ron White. And then where is our email? So this is the phone number of Ron White and this is the email ronwhite123@gmail.com. And this is the time. Okay, so basically we have got all the details. Now there is something else. To create an invoice that we actually need. That is the due date. So let us explore where is the due date. So the due date was for tomorrow, right? So the due date was tomorrow. So where is the due date? Yeah. So we have the due date, that is 30th of April 2021. Today is 29th of April 2021. So the due date is 30th. Okay, so basically using all these details, we are going to create an invoice in Xero. So to do that, we are going to introduce one more action window. Now in the choose app, how about we make it as Xero? Xero it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create an invoice? So let me just select the action event. Okay, so let me just click on creating an invoice. Yeah, this one. Okay, so let me just click on connect. In the new credentials, click on connect with Xero. Okay, so it is trying to authorize. So it is asking permission. So before you click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. So on the basis of that trust, let me just press allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Okay, so as you can see, by default, it is showing some details. So in the organization, it is showing Pabbly integration. This is because there is only one organization, that is Pabbly integration. Okay, and if you want to add more organization, it will be shown here also. But for the time being, I'm keeping it as Pabbly integration. Now coming to the type, I'm selecting this one, a sales invoice. That's what we want. Now coming to the name. So the name was Ron White. So we are just going to click on the second accordion. And let me just add the name. So the name is Ron White and we have added it. Excellent. Now coming to the email address. So we have extracted the email address from an ID and that email address was, where is the email address? Yeah, this is the email address and we have mapped it. Now coming to the date. So basically the date is a date at which this deal was created. So the date is of today. So let me just explore the date, or we can find it from the first accordion. So let us see, do we have the date here, or we will check in the second accordion. Okay, so yeah, so this is the date. Okay, we have mapped it. Now the due date was on 30th of April. Okay, so we are going to add 30th of April. So let's explore that. Where is 30th of April? 30, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, this one, and we have mapped it. Now in case of reference, we don't have to add anything. The currency code is Indian rupee. The currency rate, nope, we don't have to add anything. The quantity is of course 1. Okay, since the deal is created only 1. Now I'm mentioning it as static because the deal will be only created for once. That is why. Now coming to the unit amount, the amount was of 50,000 I think, or 10,000. I'm not sure. Yeah, 50,000. Okay. So item code, nope, we don't have to do anything. The tax type, we are not going to line up anything, nor for the line amount. So at this point, all we have to do is just click on save and send test request to create an invoice. So let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, the API response is showing the invoice has been created. So let me just take you to Zero and let me just show you the invoice called Ron White. So it is named after Ron White. So let's have a look. So yeah, we do have the uh, invoice Ron White. So the due is 50,000. Okay, so this is the value, this is the tax, and this is the amount. So this is the due date, and this was the date when this deal was created. Excellent. So the presence of this data shows that we have successfully integrated Pipedrive and Zero with help of Public Connect. Now, before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So I'm taking you back Public Connect, and I'm going to minimize this action window, and I'm going to minimize this action window, and of course I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Pipedrive to Public Connect, and then you have extracted the details of the person, especially the email as well as the phone number from a particular ID, and then you have integrated Zero to Public Connect to create an invoice. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Pipedrive and Zero. Excellent.